What's up? Welcome to our podcast. I'm Marcy. This is Courtney. Dude, introduce yourself.
Bro, okay, I'm Courtney. Sorry, bro.
Alright, so... So we've been trying to start this like 20 times already. And there's no better way to start it, so we're just gonna jump into it. So, let's talk about school climate.
All right.
So,
I mean, how do you, like, I don't want to go too hard, like, totally exposed.
No, I mean, yeah, but I just think this year was a really, really tough year. And they don't lie when they say junior year is the hardest year. But it was
mine.
It was like extra hard because of like everything just going on in the community and
other stuff going on.
all things, everything, and yeah,
I feel like
I
don't want to like expose
I'm gonna
myself.
go in.
Okay.
So we started off the year with a really hard thing. We started off with a couple of suicides. Was that this year?
Yeah.
Dang, it seems like so long ago, but I think that was just an awkward month, I think.
October?
Yeah. Cause
yeah, I don't remember that much. I don't even remember.
It was like, I don't know, I feel like teachers didn't know how to handle it, you know?
But it's happened like every single year.
That we've had school, yeah. It's been crazy. And like, but isn't that like crazy that we've been going through it for like so long, but like nothing has changed. Like we haven't,
Yep.
we haven't had like. I just found out this year, like 2019, that we have psychologists in the school. That we have two.
Yeah.
For the 1,000 of students that we have two psychologists and one in training.
Yeah. But like when they came into our health classes, like I don't want to like start beef or anything with like the school.
No, we're right.
But like they literally said that like the counselors aren't made for your problems.
Exactly, yeah.
But like they're the ones that have to refer you to the psychologist. That's what they said.
But see, that's crazy because when I used to go in so much for my counselor. Like, sophomore year was not a great year for me. And I don't know if you remember Kavara's 6th period class.
Yeah.
Like, I literally used to leave the classroom because I had to cry. And like,
oh yeah, I remember that.
And but like, my counselor didn't do crap. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna say names. But like, I don't know. She said a couple of times like, "Oh, I'll check in on you," but she never she ended up like never checking up on me.
Like, I have like other friends that have like gone in there, like with like that needed help, and then all they did was call their parents, and then that was it.
That's not even like you're not even allowed to do that unless you get consent from the kid.
Yeah, they're
I
not
mean?
like really supposed to like talk to your parents. Like they didn't refer them to the psychologist. They didn't check up on them.
I didn't know they were even there.
I know. I
Isn't
didn't
that
even think.
Wild, like.
Yeah. Like.
Wow. I just. Bro, I'm at a loss of words right now. Like, I remember even like the couple of times that she made me come in and talk to her. It was so rushed. She was like, I gotta go in like 10 minutes, so I'm just letting you know. And I'm like, then why are you even talking to me, you know? Like,
or even you have to like make appointments like a week out to even
and
talk to them. Like, that doesn't help at all.
How am I supposed to know in a week if I'm gonna feel better or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And every time I see her in the hallway, it's been really awkward. Like,
oh wait, I know who your counselor is.
yeah. And it's not. It's because I'm talking to other counselors instead of her.
Yeah.
She hasn't been no help. I'm so sorry. Like, but she's a great person. It's just like I don't think that's what.
That's
our
not what
counselors-
they're not. That's not what they're trained for. But that's what
Yeah.
they made it seem like they're there for. Like, don't
Yeah.
make us go to
I
the
think the
counselors.
name is misleading.
Yeah, like,
Like-
if we're not supposed to go to our counselors, like, why would?
Why are you
how
sending me there?
Yeah, like, we should go. If the first the person we need to talk to is a psychologist, why aren't they like more like available?
Yeah, that's true. And I don't understand why if our counselor is supposed to be school related and everything, why didn't she reach out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've been missing a lot of class. Like it's
Yeah.
been like
Uh-oh.
it's been really tough, and like I'm working on it now. But like she didn't reach out. The assistant principal had to reach out and talk to me about it.
Yeah.
You know what I
same.
mean? And I thought she was supposed to be there for school.
Yeah, I've been to my counselor twice, and it was for a schedule change.
Yeah, and it's like
That's it.
that. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like I don't know. If we're not supposed to be talking to our counselors, why are we about these things? Why are people telling us to go there? It's like
Yeah, and the psychologist literally even told us that that's not what their job is. Like, they're literally not trained to like help you with that kind of stuff. Like,
we're just fighting about this now. Like,
why are they there to do that? Like, that's not.
That's kind of late for the psychologist to come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it have been like announced or something? Like, you know, like we have psychologists. If you ever need anyone to talk to.
Yeah.
I feel like after those, like, suicides, it was just brushed off. Like, after a couple of days, we're all right. Like, everyone's fine. Like, you know what
That's
I mean?
how it always is, though.
That's so messed up. Wow. And it's crazy. So I'm gonna compare our school to Altaloma High School in California. So, they also had a couple of suicides. Not, I think, a little over a month or like even under a month before, like, apart. And right away after both of them happened, they have this thing called NAMI, and it's like a mental health like association, and they got it right away on campus, like to go talk to people, you know. Like we have sources of strength,
But I don't think people don't use that.
yeah, and that's not what it's for. Like sources of strength is for just spreading hope and giving, you know, awareness to it. But we're not counselors, you know. Like I'm a part of it. We're not there to like if anyone needs to talk to me, I'm here. But people need to understand it's a student-led like group. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's not.
it's
that's
not like
kind of-
professional. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I don't think it should be.
Yeah.
Either. Like,
Even though we have people come in and like train us and everything, it's not a professional thing because and even now, like, no kid is like dedicated to sources of strength. Like I'm not even right now. Like I don't even know what's going on.
yeah.
And like we need actual help on campus. Like we can't just have 2 psychologists for the whole entire school. We have a 3rd one working, and it's, you know, but like that's not enough.
Yeah, or even like literally them not being available.
Yeah, and like I understand the school's trying to help, like Tribe.
I mean,
Let me
yes,
just.
I mean, like the stuff that has been put into place doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Like, Tribe, we're supposed to know, we've known each other for 3 years, like,
I
you know,
hate
as
my
a group.
tribe. No one likes Tribe.
Which
and
is
that's
kind of sad. You know what I mean?
But like everyone knows, even my tribe teacher hates tribe. Like he literally tells us that. I'm like, yeah, me too. Like,
I feel like it could be more organized.
yeah.
Because we literally go into tribe and then the teacher would be like, what do you guys want to do? You just
Yeah.
sit down and do your homework. We're like, no, it's supposed to be fun. You know what I
Or
mean?
even like that, like I just don't see a point to tribe. Like I literally don't talk
There
to any.
isn't.
Like I don't
It's
talk
been
to
3
any.
years and
Yeah.
I don't know everyone's name.
Yeah,
in
me
the class.
neither.
I know like 2
literally-
people.
Yeah, same. And like I don't even talk to them outside of tribe either. Like that's literally like that's what tribe was supposed to be for. Like have like the same group of people throughout high school. Which like I get, but like
We don't.
but like we don't. Like
That's crazy.
I just don't feel like it does anything.
Like, I'm not saying that tribe is a bad idea, because I think if it was like
I mean, if it's
put more work into it, it could be really great. But like, some tribe teachers just don't care.
don't care.
And,
Yeah, like my tribe teacher does not care at all.
like my tribe teacher, he's really nice, and he would like if you need to talk to him, like he'll be there and stuff. But it's not. We just come in and we're sitting there. We'll watch Animal Planet. Like it's you know what's the point of taking 30 minutes out of my day
Yeah.
to do this if it's not worth it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, we really exposed it.
Really going out. But like,
Or even like my teacher was saying that they're thinking about having it every single Monday next year. I feel like that would just
What?
screw everything up. Like that literally isn't
No.
gonna do anything.
That's
like
not
I
a
would
good
literally
idea.
not go.
I
Like
know.
I won't go. Like I don't want to do that every single Monday.
I know other like schools do it like every week. I know
Yeah.
like Heritage I think does it. It's not the same. It's not tribe. I guess like advisory. You know, like they do it.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it's the same. Like ours is supposed to be like a bonding moment. You know what
But
I
it's
mean?
not.
But it, yeah,
And
like
everyone knows that, but like they're
especially
still
junior.
having.
Yeah.
Like why?
I think like freshman year and like sophomore year is kind of fun. Because we'd go out and we'd play games and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But now we literally just sit in the classroom.
Yeah, same.
Like, hey, how are you doing again? I'm gonna work on my homework now.
Yeah, that's literally all it is.
My teacher comes up to me while I'm on my phone and just goes, "What are you playing?" Every single time we're in tribe. And he would try to guess what I'm playing. Like, are you playing Tetris? And I'm like, no, but really close. And he's just like, what's the point of sitting there? And I don't know. I think if it was more fun and it was like more organized, people would be more committed to it and like trying to make worth of it. But like no one does. Like
Yeah,
it's a waste of time.
literally the only reason why I go sometimes is because people bring donuts.
Yeah. People, oh dang it! Our tribe stopped bringing food.
Bro.
We had a list last year, and this year they slack it, you know.
Bro.
But our school just needs to do a better job of.
Yeah. But I feel like I feel like that after everything happened, like with the news and like everything with that, like now there's just more effort being put in. Like
I
it's
don't
not that-
see effort.
Well,
I'm so sorry, but like, well, that's messed up. I'm so sorry. I'm just being. I'm a
I mean-
truther. I'm just.
Bruh, you better
Like,
be
what
careful.
effort do you mean?
I mean, I feel like they are trying to change. Like, they had, like, a meeting about, like, what students want and stuff, which I think is good. But, like...
Are you talking about the one that was in our theater? Like, the
Yeah.
big...
Yeah.
I mean... I don't know. I don't, like... I feel like our school just does things because they think
We want
they
them.
know what's best for us,
Or,
but
yeah.
they don't.
Yeah.
Like the school change times, no one wanted that.
Bro,
Like,
I wanted that. Going to school at
Okay.
8:30 is great.
Okay, whatever. I don't want to leave school at 3:30.
Huh?
If they were gonna take an hour, just take an hour off. Why do we have to? Why do we have to
Yeah, true.
get out 3:30? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all these other schools get out way earlier than we do. Right?
Or because I think their classes are longer. I think they have like.
They're shorter because they have more periods than us.
Oh well,
We
yeah,
have
they
6
have.
and they have like 8.
They
and like,
have because they have classes every single day. Like Cherry Creek, they have like 7 or 8 classes a day, but their class is only like 45 minutes. Like I would not want to have every class every single day.
Yeah, I don't want to sit in the classroom for an hour either, though. You know what I mean? I just don't want to go to school.
That's the bottom line.
But I don't. It just kind of no one is getting better sleep. I'm getting
No,
more
I don't.
sleep. Cause
Like I'm fine. It's whatever.
yeah, I don't really like care either. But like, it's more of like students seeing it as I get an hour more to stay up, you know, instead of like, oh, I have 1 more hour to sleep in.
Well,
No one sees it as a.
okay, you need to get out. We're literally filming something right now.
But parents, what are parents doing for our school? I think parents really want to change in our school.
Yeah, my dad went to the meeting, and he said people were like going off, like.
Because it's like, we shouldn't, as kids, have to be going through these things. You know what I mean? I say that a lot, but like,
Even
no.
like the visual that happened the other night for STEM.
wow, that was crazy. That was
No, that was crazy.
really sad.
Yeah.
So, if you weren't at the vigil,
Whispered.
so what happened was, so we came in a little late. There was a huge line to go. First of all, having it at Highlands Ranch Gymnasium was not a good idea. Like our
really
gym is
small.
way bigger. You
But
know what
they,
I
like,
mean?
offered to have it.
Yeah, but like,
Well, that's not
come
our
on.
fault.
No, I'm
That's
just
not
saying,
their
like,
fault.
compared to theirs, like, it's really small.
Oh yeah,
To
it
hold
was
a vigil,
tiny.
you know what I mean? And so we came in late. It was really packed, and then these people were just talking, and what I noticed really was everyone was talking about political things and like gun control and you know, like things like that. Like we need better this, and
Yeah.
you know, like Columbine survivor would come up and talk about Columbine. And like
Columbine.
I'm so sorry, I'm not
Columbine.
from here. Christopher Columbine. But so when we were about to start the actual like lights out thing, a mom came up and said that.
Well, no, all the STEM kids left beforehand.
Oh
Because
yeah,
all they were talking about was
Yeah.
like gun control and like changing.
yeah. One kid like screamed out like, "Let the STEM kids speak,"
Yeah.
and then
The lady was like, "Oh, we were trying to, but we couldn't get a hold
yeah,
of
we
you."
couldn't get a hold of us, and I'm like,
Alright.
you couldn't call the school
or someone like
no.
the principal like.
yeah, like that's
Alright.
okay. But so everyone left. She was like, she said that she was gonna let a few people speak, and then everyone just left the room. The STEM kids left
Yeah.
the room, and then when we were getting to the actual vigil part of it, a mom ran up and said that like they're kicking all the STEM kids out. The media won't let them speak, and like they're outside standing in the rain right now.
Yeah, which wasn't true.
It wasn't true, but
Like this mom literally caused like a whole riot.
Yeah. and even in the middle of her talking, she went, "But I'm not sure. Like,
You're like,
I don't really know what's going on. I don't know who's in charge here." And I'm like,
Yeah,
Then don't
then
say it.
Everyone just started running out
yeah,
and like
the
screaming.
whole exactly, yeah, the whole entire room just it died down. Everyone left. All the parents left. A bunch of kids left.
Like the gym was packed, and
It
then
was
after
packed to
everyone
the
left,
brim,
there was
yeah.
like maybe not even half.
Yeah,
Like it was
like 3/4 people left. Just
Yeah.
ran out.
Yeah.
And people were going off too, like the guy that like started screaming,
Oh
like,
yeah,
"This is BS, like this is
Yeah.
really bad," and I'm like,
bro.
that
Like
was not
just
necessary.
leave.
But so we decided to stay because I don't know, even if you're upset over whatever. But first of all, it wasn't true that they kicked out the STEM kids. They chose to leave.
Yeah.
because it's a vigil and they weren't making it about Kendrick. They were
wanted-
making it.
All the people that were speaking were making it about like gun violence
Political
and stuff,
things.
and then the STEM kids got mad and left.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
I understand,
was getting
yeah.
kind of like I didn't even I wasn't thinking about it like when everyone was talking. But, like
I was
afterwards-
zoning out, but like that's
But-
because no one was talking. They barely brought him up,
No, they didn't.
and it's a vigil. You know what I mean?
yeah, it was literally supposed to be about him, and they didn't.
But-
bring him up.
I don't know. It made me upset because even if it made you upset that they were talking about political things, it's still a vigil.
Yeah,
It's like you running out of a funeral. Like,
Right.
that's so disrespectful to, like, just leave.
yeah.
These are my opinions. Don't get hurt. Like, I understand how upset you are, but, like, if you ended up saying that STEM kids got to speak, too.
Well, from what because Jamie was there, and she said that the lady that went out to try and, was trying to, like, figure out who was gonna speak and stuff from STEM, like, she basically said that, like, not everyone could talk. And she was, like, trying to, get them to talk about certain stuff. Because the news, like, people were in the room, and she was, like, trying to get them to talk about, like, political stuff. And then, like, a
Wow.
huge riot was happening, like, outside. You know,
Yeah.
did you see videos from that?
No, I didn't.
Like,
I heard
like,
it.
like when
Remember-
everyone left.
Oh, really?
Like, there was a bunch of people, like, in the, like, the first part of the, where we came in. Like, just everyone was in there. And then, like, the news people were in there and stuff.
I
So, like, they were
understand why that
trying
would
to...
make them upset.
What?
I understand why that would make them upset.
Well,
You
like,
know
it
what I
makes
mean?
me upset.
But, like-
why would they do that? Like, they were, like, literally trying... I don't know, like, for sure, like, what the lady said, but, it was
No one
basically-
knows. No one knows what happened.
But, like, she was, like, basically trying to, like, talk, like, get them to talk about...
It's kind of messed up. That's really messed up.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, it was a vigil. It shouldn't even be about anything political. It was just to honor Kendrick. And
Well, yeah, and,
they
like,
brought up the governor, and they brought up the
Yeah.
district
people...
leader and everything. And it's just like,
All
that's
they were
not what
talking
this
about
is
was,
for.
like, oh, we have kids, too, like, we understand.
Did
And, like,
the
that...
parents even speak? I didn't even see
What parents?
his
Kendrick?
his parents.
No.
They didn't even get to speak.
I don't know if they were there, but,
Oh
like...
yeah, we were kind of late though. Like 30 minutes. But I don't know.
Yeah, but all they were they were like, oh, we have kids, so, like, we understand what you parents are going through. That doesn't help anything.
No. I don't
if
think
you're-
you do. Yeah, a lot of them like went up and they're like, I have a 3-year-old that's like,
I'm like,
I'm like-
okay, and, like...
okay. It's like, we get it. You're worried for your kid's life, but that's not what we're talking about at the moment. It's to honor this kid, and they just made it all about themselves.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Like, when we were on like secure perimeter, I did not know that was going on.
How did you not?
Like, when it first happened, like, because they don't want to freak anyone out, but like,
Oh.
I was kind of pissed actually.
Well, yeah.
Because, I had an appointment for my second time of my therapy, and then, like, I couldn't go because, we're on lockdown. And then, like, of course, right away, like, word spread. And we...
Oh, so, like, you didn't know what was going on, so you were mad?
Not, like, mad. I was just kind of like, bro, come on.
What did you want to get?
I didn't know. I thought it was another one of those... Remember when we were on it for, like, a couple of hours?
Oh,
Do you
when
remember?
the bank was being robbed.
Yeah,
or
I thought it was
something?
another thing like that, and I was like, ugh.
Oh,
Again,
oh,
like, I have to go, like, I have to leave.
Oh.
But, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening, but I remember I was standing in the bubble when Miss Flamenco came on, and, like, I saw a bunch of cars just, like, fly, like, cop cars fly by the school. And, like, the security guard came up, he was like, maybe you shouldn't be standing in here, like, let's go to the cafeteria. And I was like,
I have to leave.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we were, like, in the middle of relationship talk and help, and everyone just like looked at their phone, like everyone
Yeah.
just started going like nuts because it was like,
Yeah.
and it's wow, that's crazy that we didn't.
But even like a lot of the teachers didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah. That was wild, bro. Like, and to go through another thing, it's just thinking about like what's gonna happen next. You know what I mean?
Or even just like next year, like this
I know.
literally, if it goes like every single week, there's been something that's happening. Like not just with our school, but like everywhere. Like I'm ready for the school year to be done. Like,
We have one more year,
bro,
I can't.
I'm excited.
but yeah.
Time we had.
Oh shoot. Okay.
We're
So
25 minutes, bro.
We're closing out.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so we're gonna take a pee break.
Okay.
Wow, welcome back to the pee break.
I mean, that's our podcast.
So
Let's talk about
you know,
social media.
let's jump into social media. So
Did you hear that Instagram is getting rid of their likes?
like likes and comments or just likes?
It just won't show you the number. Like, people will still like your post, but like, it just
What's the
won't show you
point?
Bro, I think it's good. I think it's a good move.
I mean, why? Like, I
Because
just feel
people
like
get so stressed out about what their likes are.
that's your fault. It's just Instagram, like, it's just Snapchat. Who cares about your high score? Who cares, like, how much retweets you get?
A lot of people.
Well, then, they need to get help. I'm sorry, but, like... Well, first of all, Instagram wasn't made for, like, that kind of platform. Like, you know, it was a photography app at first. Do you know that?
It was?
Yeah.
Like,
You couldn't tag people, you couldn't, like... You know, like, it was literally to post pictures of your photography, and people just made it into this, like, getting likes and being Instagram models, you know? And I think if you're stressing over likes, that's a you problem. I'm so sorry. But-
yeah.
There's no need. But I understand, like, people think way too much into... Because I've done it before. Like, we've all been like, oh my god,
Yeah.
are they gonna like my picture? Are they gonna...
Yeah.
Is he gonna see it? You know?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And it's just like... Stop it. It's time to stop.
Stop.
And now, I feel like all these social media platforms are like exactly the same.
Yeah, like
Facebook
Instagram
has
is-
stories,
Facebook
Snapchat has
Live.
stories, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, Snapchat Live. Like, what's the point of having all of them too? I say this now, but like, watch me like not be able to. Someone's like, delete your Instagram, and
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
can't do that.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel like social media is like one of the ways that I get my news too.
Yeah.
Like that I found out like a lot of things too. So I think it's kind of good for that. But
I mean, yeah,
that's all.
pretty much.
Well, I don't have family here, and a lot of them are in a different country, and we all talk through like Messenger, like, and WhatsApp. And I think that's really convenient too, you know?
Yeah, but like other than that, like
Like, imagine if I had to send bird mail to
Indonesia.
Yeah, like, how do I know if it gets there? What if you send a package? Oh, wait. But it's made lives easier, but it's also made it harder too. How people choose to deal with it and like.
I mean, it's easy to say like just don't don't care about your followers or whatever, but like everyone does.
Yeah.
Like even I it's just the way it is.
Just kidding. Yes, I do. I've been losing. I haven't been gaining any followers recently.
Bro, me neither.
I've been losing so much, and I'm like, and it's been like, I remember a time where it really messed me up when I like saw people from school that like won't follow me back.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and
that means they don't like me.
Yeah, and it's like. We've talked before, like, why
yeah, and then why'd they unfollow me? Or, like,
yeah,
if someone, like, doesn't like my picture or something,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, that means they hate me.
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh
so
my
stupid.
God,
That's so bad.
I know, but, like, that's the way it's stupid. Like, obviously that doesn't mean that, but, like, everyone thinks like that.
I have unfollowed people because I don't like them, though, before,
okay, yeah.
That's why we have those, like, thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, we're over here, like, I don't like you, so...
Yeah.
So, you know, oh my goodness, I remember when I had a fight with my friend.
So you unfollowed her?
No, she's like, why did you take me off your bio? That was our fight. She's like, and I'm like, I'm just clearing my bio, and that ended our friendship. We stopped talking. Yeah. She's like, why did you take me off your bio? And I'm like, do you need it? I'm not on your bio. It was like the dumbest. Like you would lose brain cells if you read that conversation. Like it was so bad, but like that's how we were,
bro.
And that's kind of like. So I found your old Instagram, and it just made me think that like when I started my Instagram too, we were just posting whatever we wanted.
Yeah, my old Instagram was so stupid.
It's really funny. I like it.
But like, no one can do that. I mean, you can, like. Whatever.
But like, people would.
Like, you don't.
Not like you.
Well, yeah, like it isn't the same anymore. So,
Yeah.
like, I remember like just posting literally whatever when I was like 13.
I used to post like. My first Instagram name was like Funny Pics. Cool. Like, and I would post literally like these really bad 2000 memes. Like,
yeah,
you know?
that's yes.
And I wouldn't care. Like I would post ugly pictures of myself.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought I looked cute, like. But when I look now, I'm like. And I wouldn't even like care who.
Yeah, like
everyone would follow each other.
Yeah, like I didn't care about comments or like likes or whatever.
And now it's. Or like right when we post something.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone likes it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone's in this mindset to be famous. Like I remember talking to my friend, my brother's friend Derek, and he told me like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I said, like, I wanna do something with music. And he said, so like get famous off of it or something. And I'm like, no, just like, you know, something with music. And he's like, don't lie, everyone wants to be famous.
I mean, yeah.
And I was thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of dope, to be honest with you.
And like, you never know. You can be.
Dude, true.
People are getting famous for the dumbest things. Like James Charles. So, there's been a huge boom of beauty gurus.
This sounds so stupid.
But it's true, you know what I mean? The only person that I remember being a beauty guru was, do you know Michelle Phan?
Yeah, what happened to her?
She's still there.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's just not problematic, so people don't want to watch her.
Oh, I thought, wasn't she like the most subscribed YouTuber?
She was the first, yeah, and she's one of the first to like post.
Oh, really?
A lot of videos about.
Yeah,
like,
no, I remember watching her.
Yeah, like, and now it's like.
Bro, James Charles out here, like.
I feel like a lot of people think because they're famous they can get away with a lot of things.
Bro, like the college scandal. Oh, that just made me think of that. Aunt Becky from Full House.
Oh my goodness.
Think of that.
Oh yeah, that was Wow, that's not fair.
Bro, Aunt Becky went from Full House to the Big House. That was a good one.
But that makes me think, like, yeah, when you have money, you can do whatever. So you think that you can do whatever you want.
People have their Teslas and they're like, oh, watch out.
Oh, watch out, I'm gonna get a Tesla, so don't make fun of Teslas, okay? Pull up in my 10-year, my flying car.
Marcy, what's up, dude?
Y'all thought, y'all didn't talk to me back then.
Y'all can't talk to me now. Even when I'm shades, you just drive out.
But I was thinking, I kind of relate that to like going to a concert. So here, let me talk it through.
Okay.
We went to the 88 Rising concert for my birthday. My brother bought it, and in October we left school early to go to this concert. Like we were there 6 hours ahead. No one was there yet.
Bruh.
And it was in the Fillmore Auditorium, so it's huge. You know, like a lot of people have been waiting in line.
Yeah.
And we were the first ones to come. We got interviewed, everything, and we were sitting at the very front.
Bro.
And we go into the auditorium when it was our turn, you know. And there was people already there.
What?
Because they got VIP access. And they paid, since they have more money, they got to pay to get inside first.
Oh yeah, that's kind of how that works though.
But it's not fair. You know what I mean?
Because they paid more money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't have more opportunities and more things, like, be able to get away with stuff because you have more money. Why can't they just be sent back to the back of the line after coming in?
Because, I mean, if you pay, like, $1,000 for VIP...
That's what I'm saying, Courtney. Why are you paying more money?
Because they chose to do that.
No, you're paying more money and you're having...
a better experience because you paid more money.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, you're getting a better way if you have
I mean, I
more
get what
money.
you're trying... Yeah, I get it.
When me and my brother had been waiting there for 6 hours. We paid a lot of money, too, together. We paid over $100 for our tickets.
Yeah.
And that's still a lot of money.
That's a lot of dough.
Yeah. For a concert, you know?
Yeah.
It was a bunch of people, but, like, we've been waiting there for so long. We got sick. Like, we got really sick, and, like, we had to pee and stuff like that. Like, we had to run to the Wendy's next door, and it was just... Like, you could come late and still go in a meet and greet and then go right into the thing. And we came... And we got pushed to the back, too. It was really bad. Like, I'm not saying I'm ungrateful. But I feel like when you have more money, you have more opportunities.
Yeah.
Which is sad. Because even if you're trying to get those opportunities and you make money, sometimes you can't because... Like, people won't hire you if you look a certain way. And even
That's
though...
called racism.
It is. It's not just racism, it's just discrimination.
Dude.
Like, some people won't hire me because my name sounds weird. Or because I'm not American. And, like, people... Even though no one will admit it, and there's, you know... There's definitely, like, people that will hire other people because of how they look and where they came from. And how is that supposed to give a person an opportunity to get that dough?
Dude.
If you can't even go in and do it for yourself.
Dude,
like,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I get what you're trying to say.
Like, those people that were at the concert, they were fake Gucci, fake Supremes, we saw it. They're just like us. But they got access because they have more money.
Well, clearly not, because they're wearing fake Gucci and fake Supreme.
It was just for the picture.
Yeah, dude.
But, yeah, I don't think that's fair.
I mean, yeah.
Not that, like, I'm not saying, like, oh, rich people have more money, that's unfair for them. Because if you work for it, you work for it. But if you're trying to work for it and you can't even, like...
Yeah. Like,
is that
people
fair?
like are stuck. Well, yeah, like, if people are homeless... Like, it's hard for them to get it. Like, obviously, they don't want to be homeless.
Yeah, they're
like,
not.
They can't
That's
be.
some people.
Well, yes, I mean, some people choose that lifestyle, but
But if people are gonna discriminate over what you look like and like,
or even like, cause like my dad. Well, no, I'm not gonna go into that. But like,
come on, you already
no,
said
I can't expose my dad like that. But well, okay, he's like, oh, well, why don't they just get a job? I'm like, if they would, they probably could.
Yeah, they're probably.
I mean, I don't think they want to like be sleeping on the sidewalk.
Did you see?
Well, I hope you don't see this.
But yeah, that makes sense. Like, I know there are, and it's a different thing to think like. Dang, I just lost my train of thought.
Yo, why don't you catch it? Yo.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying that like everyone should be hired and everyone should.
Well, yeah, some people.
Like if you have a bad background, like you know,
then don't. You don't deserve the job.
Yeah, and like, but at least like, there's people like I've heard stories of people that don't get a job because they're like named. They don't even get a chance. Yeah. And everything's fine with them. It's just like your name's weird, so I'm not gonna hire you.
Yeah.
Or you look weird. Like I saw this YouTube video of this guy that had to change his name. Like when he fills out applications, he puts his name as John. Oh, and he got hired. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And like when he put it as real name, no one called him back.
Yeah.
And it's
like
racist. Yeah, that's discriminating. That's really bad.
I know that pisses me off.
That's why I'm going home next year. But I don't know. I feel like people in Indonesia. I'm just gonna expose all you Indonesians. Everyone's always wanting to go to America. Like everyone's always like, "Oh, you're in America." Like my grandma got really excited when she came here.
Really?
And like she was ready to live that American dream. You know? But no, it's not like that. Like my mom came here so that she could start acting, and she went to school here. And now look at her. Sure said you was big. I'm just sorry to expose you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. But it's like I think it's hard to live here.
Yeah.
It's really hard. There's so much people here. And like there's just a lot.
I mean, compared to like other countries, obviously like it's better in a lot of ways.
I know, but like my mom's starting her business in Indonesia because it's easier.
Yeah.
And it's a known fact that if you go to school, like, people that go to school, like, finish college in Indonesia and come here can be more successful than people that are schooled here.
Really?
That go to college here and like, people in Indonesia have engineering degrees, like, everything, and they come here and they get bank because they went to school there, and it was easier.
Yo, I'm going to Indonesia.
And it doesn't cost as much.
And
And it's not a third world country. Let me just, there's some people that are like, you know, we have technology. I'm just letting you guys know if you haven't been there. But I feel like it's hard here to just live the American dream. And sometimes I'm like grateful for the people that I've met here and like stuff, but sometimes I wish they didn't steal me from Indonesia. I mean, I'm talking about my dad and my grandma. I wish they never like took me here. I feel like I might have done drugs actually. Never mind. I'm fine with it.
Wow.
It's a bigger fact too that like people like in Indonesia have done drugs when they're younger.
Oh.
And I haven't had a lick of it. Just like, you know, I'm drug free. California's drug free wave. But I don't know. I feel like life could be different.
Amen, brother.
And I feel like if I go back, I'd get more opportunities and
dude, true.
You know. Stuff like that. So good luck to you.
Yeah,
but to talk about that too, like, college here is too much. Like, I don't know. Like, going into, like, how is Harvard different from, you know,
Bruh, I would
Other
never want
schools.
to go to Harvard.
Like, why do you have to pay much more? Why can't all the education be? Like, what, over there, they give you champagne to study your homework? Like, do stuff?
Oh, at Harvard?
Yeah, like...
Bro, maybe. I don't know.
Like, my brother right now, he's going to a community college, and then he's gonna go, like, he's doing his 4 years first at a college that won't make him pay as much.
That's smart.
And then he's going to, like, UCCS or something that's,
Yeah.
like, you know, and saving money. And I'm thinking, like,
That's smart.
yeah, like, why are we paying so much?
I think people, because, like, me and my dad talk about it, like, people a lot of the time just go to bigger schools, like, just for the name. Because they
so
think
dumb.
it'll look better. But, like, it's the same, you can literally get the same degree in
Oh, like, for
college.
example, Andy Bernard,
From
he
The
went to
Office.
Cornell.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing, he went to Cornell and he works a desk job.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that goes to, not to throw shade or anything, but
It
the AP stuff at our school. Like,
doesn't
everyone-
really do anything.
Yeah, everyone's like, I'm gonna take AP Lang and AP
I mean, I
this.
guess it does look better somewhat, but, like,
But they're
it's
just,
the same amount, like,
but I'm just thinking, like, you're gonna do all this AP stuff and then end up having a desk job.
Bro, yeah.
No shade. I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
cause
Yeah, because, like, my brother, like, he went to Mesa, which, like, isn't, like, a big school or anything, but, like, he works the same job with people that went to, like, CSU.
and it's
Expensive.
so what's the point?
Exactly. Like,
Why are you wasting so much money
exactly.
when you're just gonna work at McDonald's? But there's people that, like, go to college still and still don't. College. Don't go to college.
That's the bottom
if you
line.
want to. But, like David Dobrik, for example.
Yeah, he's making bank. He
He's
didn't go to
making so
college.
much money, and he didn't he drop out? I feel like he
Yeah.
went for like a year or something, and he dropped out.
Yeah.
And look at him,
Yeah,
he's number one.
I know.
He's making so much. He has a Tesla, he has a house,
I know.
Lamborghini, and
Fettuccine.
he makes 4-minute videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Friday.
Yeah. He's like a millionaire.
And he didn't go to college.
Exactly.
Steve Jobs,
Dude, I know.
Bill Gates.
Dude.
I'm not saying that'll happen to everyone, like.
Yeah.
But I think working so hard and then not.
I mean, if someone wants to be like a brain surgeon or something,
Yeah, I
obviously,
guess they're like a doctor or something, you know? But.
I mean, like,
some
if
people-
you know what you're gonna do,
if you know,
I feel
yeah.
like it's good to obviously, like, specialize in that and, like, go to a college for that.
Yeah,
But, like, I feel like a lot of people go into college
Or
not
just-
knowing what they want to do.
exactly,
And
yeah.
then, like, waste a bunch of money.
Exactly.
Which is, I guess, their problem. but,
Like, yeah, that's your problem.
like, I don't know.
That's true, like, people spend so much money.
Or even, like, they feel like they need to go to college. Like, they
Yeah.
don't want to, but they feel like
They
they
think
have
that
to.
college
Yeah, so
like,
they waste, like,
will make
thousands
their
of-
success. Like,
Yeah, that's not true.
but no.
Like, you go to college, but you still need to find a job.
Exactly.
Like, a college degree isn't going to guarantee you.
If you're not gonna go to NASA and be like, I
I
went to Harvard,
Yo,
so
yeah,
I should go in.
yeah, like
Anyone
that's
can go to Harvard.
yeah.
You can pay to get in.
Uh-oh.
But like I said, money.
Bro, tying it back. You know what I mean?
Tying it back. We're going full loop. Free loops.
Bro, where we at? Bro, we talked for
All right,
25 minutes.
Just gonna end it there. Don't go to college.
Uh,
Get paid.
Signing off.
All right. Bro, was this on my face the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at you.
Oh, all right, whatever. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, Charlie.